Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I lost you then, Debbie. You weren't on the screen, but you're here.
Oh, that's because I just went over to see if I could get on Facebook, so perhaps I could blip between and see who's posting, because I can't see names. So it's behind, and I thought I had 2 more seconds, and I did.
I was like, where is she? She's here.
I was still here.
Oh, happy Thursday, everyone.
Oh.
Hi, Steph. Hi, Nicola. Hi, Helen.
Hello.
We're here.
We are here. Just about. With some exciting things.
Yes. Right, it's October, but we're going to be talking Christmas for a bit. I hope that's okay. We're trying to get ahead of the game.
We are. So
over to you, Deb.
In our Christmas kit, we are going to have this cut file and
I love
this one. So those are the 2 cut files, and
baubles.
And I have been playing, because once I started baubles, I thought Christmas bells.
Love those. They'd be good with a bit of glittery gold paper.
Yes, I was thinking, and a little border of Christmas bells, because everyone loves a Christmas bell. And I was thinking could have some thread, perhaps, like embroidery thread.
Tie a bit of baker's twine or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I also have now had a really, really unusual request for some certain ladies who've been taking some photos, which were hilarious. They wanted some ghosts. So I've been working on ghosts. You know who you are.
I love that.
And also I have been working on ghost stencils. Yay! I don't know if you can see them, but these people wanted ghost things and sunglasses featured. So there is an option of sunglasses on the ghost, as well as a kind of ghosty face. So they are kind of in the creation stage. Also, in your kit, you will get one of these, a stencil to make one of these little cute gingerbread men.
I love
that. That will be in the kit.
And did you use distress inks for those?
I did. I used distress inks, not oxides, because I haven't got an oxide in this colour.
But it gives a nice biscuity effect.
It does. It does, actually, yes. So this is still in the production stage, so I'm just checking it and trying everything. I will be cutting tomorrow. Yes.
Love that.
I thought it would be lovely to make a wreath, all sorts. So much I can, Yes,
oh my gosh.
I've been very busy.
I love those. Oh, we got Joe with us. Hi, Joe. Hi, Sim.
Hi, Joe.
Brilliant. Yeah, Steph says, what about a bell wreath? Because Twilight loves a wreath. We do. I love a wreath.
Yes.
I do.
Yeah, I could do a wreath, Steph. I could put it on the list.
I love it. And the kit, so the next kit, Twilight Kit Club subscription kit, is all with this beautiful,
just gorgeous. Shall I do the papers while you're doing the stickers?
Show us.
I'll just do a little flip through of all the papers, because they are just gorgeous.
That is beautiful. Now that's going to be perfect with your gingerbread stencil.
Absolutely. Lovely polka dots on the back. A gorgeous bright quilt Paige.
Oh, I love Paige.
The reverse, the reverse is just these cute stockings. How to choose which one to use.
I'm using that tonight.
You are using the stockings.
I have fussy cut that.
Super tags and lovely poinsettias on the back, and Christmas trees and stripes. It's
so that is what, five sheets?
3, 4, 5 sheets of coloured and 2 white.
You get your 300 GSM white cards, got 2 of those. You get your pack of Thickers Mini Alphas. You get your little pack of puffies. And then I've opened these because I'm using these tonight, but you get the pack of Sugarplum Wishes Ephemera. And obviously the 2 cut files and the gingerbread stencil. So this is a bumper kit. This comes out the 1st of the month. So yeah, there's yours, Deb. They're beautiful little stickers.
They are just delicious.
Delicious. They are fabulous.
They are scrummy.
Oh, Helen's loving the gingerbread stencil.
Oh, good.
It is fantastic. So I've got some of this ephemera out that comes in the kit because I thought I'm going to do something with this. I've been cutting up bits of paper and making little loops. I've got an idea, but I'm not that well planned tonight, so I'm going to go with it. But I did sit in front of the TV and fussy cut this little length of stocking, so I might be doing something with that. I haven't quite finished.
I'm debating inking the tree and doing a kind of mixed media background and having stockings or baubles. I'm looking at the baubles paper, thinking baubles cut out and raised would be quite nice.
Yes, to decorate your tree.
Yeah,
what a great idea.
Because if I sort of, they should, oh, wrong way up.
But even if they overlap a bit with foam pads.
Yeah, I think it would be nice if they do overlap because it'll add a certain 3D texture, won't it?
I love it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I've decided.
That is a plan. And the photos I'm using are from last year. Let me see if the camera will pick these up. So if you get one of these Santa apps, you take a photo of your, obviously the Christmas Eve prezzies, and there's an app that superimposes Santa. It's a free app. And so then when the children get up, you say, we just caught Santa.
He's been.
And they believe it. Aww. So if you haven't tried the free Santa app, I'll find out what it's called, and it's definitely worth a go. So I'm going to be scrapping the Christmas Eve photo from last year because I don't know about everybody else watching, but I'm always a year behind on my Christmas photos, and then come January I don't really feel in the festive mood to scrap, so I generally am scrapping old Christmas photos.
Now I might do mine with like a mount so it's ready to put a photo on, because I know I'm going to have loads this year and no time to scrap them, and then I'll get frustrated if they're just...
So that's a good idea, and then you can just
yeah, all I need to do is print and then put them on the top.
Yeah, fab. Love that idea.
Oh, what green do I want?
Oh, Jasmine, I love it. So you can breathe a sigh of relief not to have to buy this collection. Yeah, because I don't know about you, with all the 49 and Market collections coming out, we can't keep up, can we? And they're all just beautiful.
Well, it's so hard, isn't it, to you
choose.
Just can't pick, can you?
Yeah, hard to choose. So
now, which colour goes with this?
Let me see. I've got this kind of idea to layer some of these pieces like this, and I might need to cut some more out, but this was the idea I had, to layer and overlap. I might have to just stick and layer as I go because they all move.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? You get it just right and then you move it to stick it and then it's like, oh, it's not.
Yeah, look, these all move. I've got the concept of what I want to build, but I think I'm going to have to just go for sticking them down. But it's this kind of effect I was looking for.
Right, I'm trying to find my...
And I might just have to make a few more. But let's just start sticking. I'm going to make a row of loops. Yeah, Jasmine, you bought three full collections. I know, because you want all. And I have to say, scrapping with 49 and Market collections is just so easy because
yeah, they kind of intermix, don't they?
Oh, it's lovely, and
they are so. They work so well together, don't they? It's really easy to just get a beautiful page, isn't it?
Yeah. Takes a lot of the thought out of it. You're You obviously put some thought into it, but everything just goes perfectly. Right, I'm putting a really faint pencil line so I can at least work to a line. Yeah, Steph, I'm with you. This collection I'm warming to, but the pinks and the. But I also think with this collection, what I like is some of the papers Debbie showed there is they're almost like not Christmassy.
Yeah.
So that patchwork one, I would probably just scrap non-Christmas photos with those. And
sometimes I think green and red is kind of done to death, isn't it? Like the traditional. If I see green and red, I'm sort of, it's all a bit samey. Although the 49er Market one is green and red and it's very beautiful.
Yeah, that's the Christmas Spectacular, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
But it is quite a traditional looking collection, isn't it?
Yeah, but not too twee. Does that make sense?
No, that's what I mean. Some of the green and red is like green and red, but it's done in a very twee old-fashioned way.
Yeah. Well, I just think 49er Market keep getting it right, really.
Oh, they can't go wrong, can they? In my eyes, they're just...
We just need all the things.
Yeah.
But we haven't got the time or the money, so we just got to pick and choose. Go with the flow.
Yes, the time, isn't it? If I didn't have to work, I'd be... you can never be bored of green and red. No, I do like green and red. I just don't like the real old-fashioned kind of twee stuff.
I know what you mean. Some of them are like proper super vintage.
Yeah, and like Scary Father Christmases, and it's do you know what I mean? Like the ones that look a bit creepy.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. We're all on the same page. They'd scare your children.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, you better be good, because otherwise he's going to come.
Yeah, Santa's watching you. But I also like at Christmas time some of the metallics. I'm a sucker for glitter.
You are a sucker for glitter, aren't
you? You know what I'm like. Yeah, I'm like
a bit of a magpie.
Yeah, I am. I love a bit of glitter. Absolutely.
Well, you're partial to a glittery dress as well, aren't you?
Yeah. Glittery shoes. Yeah. I'm loving it. Right, so I'm hoping this plan's going to come together, but I'm going to build up all these layers of these loops. That's the plan. I might even do a second layer. Depends how it looks.
It's looking very nice.
But all I've done is cut strips of paper, and to save on paper, on a lot of them, I started just folding over this little end. So I get a loop.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted a bit of 3D-ness.
Yeah, you don't want to waste anything though, do you?
I don't want too much wastage, yeah.
I think I'm going to ink my little trunk in brown, but it looks all right, doesn't it, inked? Somebody was asking me if I do Cutfiles in colours, and I said, well, they are quite easy to ink.
They're fab to ink, yeah. It's great to make the most of the inking. I've seen some of our DT ink them in black. That's really effective. Yes.
I am going to need a Distress Oxide in Gathered Twigs, I've just decided, because it's a very nice brown.
And I'm feeling festive, look, because I got the hot chocolate.
Oh, is the station out yet?
The hot chocolate station is not out yet, but when we turn our Christmas lights on...
So when's the big turn on? That didn't sound good, did it?
I know, that's what we call it in our street as well. All the street come out, and they all bring a drink, and we all stand out in the street. And we have the big Christmas turn on. It's hilarious. Because our house is like National Lampoons. I'll have to post a photo on the Twilight group.
It's brilliant. It's fabulous.
It is absolutely bonkers, I can tell you that for nothing.
So when is the great light
normally
up
the last weekend in November.
Yeah.
Because there's so much work that goes into putting it up.
Oh, I know. It takes him days, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Good. Well, weeks, because there's so much to do. And also we're on like charity trails, so it does mean it's nice because then people come and see it. And we've got a local charity that raises money for poorly children called Time is Precious. And so it collects money for that, which is nice. So yes.
Now, background wise, what do I do? Smooshy greens?
Oh, you think, yeah, you want a bit of a background to it. Have you got any sort of texture stamps? You could stamp a bit of script.
I have.
Not sure.
I've also got the brushstroke one.
That's a good idea.
Strips. I might do some strips. Brilliant idea. Strips. What colour?
Oh, that is funny, Steph. You did the big like town turn on, Christmas lights turn on. Use the power and switch them back off again. Oh, that is so funny.
Karen Keating. That's the Blue Peter lady, wasn't it? Karen Keating. Gloria Hunniford's daughter.
Yes. Yeah.
I could do these alternate. What do you think?
Have some sort of brush strokes in the set matching colours.
Don't know. No, I'm not convinced.
We're not sure how it will look.
No.
I almost think it needs something a bit more delicate to make the tree stand out. Like, what do people think? Ideas for a background for Deb?
I have. Well, I was going to do something kind of mixed media in the right colours and then a star stencil, but I didn't have time to find a star stencil. So that was star
stencil would be nice.
But then what colour? That's the thing. The baubles.
I would look at,
there's lots of blues and purples and reds and pinks. But they're not typical Christmas colours, are they? I think I've given myself.
Steph said, what about picking out that pale blue so it's not so in your face as a bit of a mixed media smoosh, but then a little bit of stamping on or stenciling on the top. Yeah, Nicola says likes the script idea. It's almost like I tell you what. Oh, you see, I wish we were scrapping together because you could borrow. It's like
I have got a couple of Tim ones that are scripty.
Yeah, I always go for this. This is the. Can you see that? It's like really.
Yes.
This is the super old, but it's. And I wouldn't stamp it as a block. I've
got that scripty one.
Oh yes, love that. In fact, loving the bugs, but definitely not for.
Yes, not for. Oh, I love the bugs.
I love the bugs.
See, I could do a bit of that and a bit of smooshing and then texty on the top. I think I'd be happier with that.
And plus, if you just have a go, you can always turn it into a different.
Yeah.
Or use it for a different layout if it doesn't work for this one.
Yeah, I think I'm going tumbled glass. It's pale.
Right, so I'm going to use this tag because I want a few little red pieces next. So, join in the chat, everybody. What have you been up to this week? Because I think I saw Nicola on the chat say, can't believe it's Thursday again. It's like this week has flown by.
My week hasn't flown.
It feels like a long week, but
it's
strange.
Well,
but then
in work on Monday, people were saying it felt like Friday. That's how long my week's been.
It's just strange. It goes. Right, I'm going to do some of these little red bits. Let's say. Stockings behind the tree would look cool. Where are you thinking, Steph? Like what? A bit like this, like a row of stockings. That's definitely some TV fussy cutting. It took a little while, but it was worth it. I
was going to cut stockings out for the tree, but I'm not sure whether the baubles will look nicer. I can try.
You can try, see how it looks.
Yeah.
give it a whirl. Oh, Steph, yeah, there are lots of illness in your place. There definitely seems to be bouts of illness going around at the moment.
Oh, we've had so many people poorly. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Not going around.
It's when you're asked to go somewhere and you're like, well, I'm already there. I'm already somewhere else.
Yeah.
Can you go and cover here?
Can't be in two places.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't stick this one down. I've got one loose. Right, tucking that under here.
Oh, I'm going to try this on paper. I'm not sure this is going to work.
Little bits.
Oh, actually, no, I like that.
That's nice. It's subtle.
Yeah, I'm going to do subtle smooshes.
Great idea, Steph. You see, this is where joining in the chat and coming up with ideas.
Absolutely.
What we need.
I'm still floating on the special glasses and the acetate. I mean, that was just genius.
Oh, Jasmine, your little one started school September. Mine did too. We've been doing our letter homework tonight. Comes home every night. And our new books. And he's doing really well. We had parents' evening last night. Very proud. He's doing very well.
Bless him.
Great stuff. Right, so I'm thinking this is going to run like this to hide all those tabs, but create a bit of a sea of folded paper, which I like. And then I'm going to create just a few more because I'm loving this effect from these tags. I might use tags on another layout, but and this one I'm going to use because I like this snowflake paper. Oh, that is that the brushstroke stamp.
Yes.
So I've used the circles, but I'm not sure. Have I used those ones? Can't remember. So good.
I love this stamp set. It's just so versatile.
It's amazing. So we took the Twilight shop to Crop in the Country at the weekend, and we've got our monthly crop this Saturday.
We have. It's going to be fab, isn't it?
Oh, that's good, Jasmine. Yeah, our little reading book. We've been having a go at sounding out. He's doing so well. And we've got tricky words. So we play hide and seek. They're little cards. And we play hide and seek with them around the house. And he's got to find them and try and make them just become easy to read from sight.
Very good.
So, yeah.
And all those things really help. It's so helpful, you know, when they get to do things, kind of reinforce it at home.
Yeah, it's great. So I'm just adding a few more layers. This is the kind of thing you could just keep building up, couldn't you, with different things.
Still wondering if I need a little bit of a snowflake stencil as well. But I don't know where mine is.
Oh, snowflake would be good.
Right, I'm going to do a little bit of scripty stuff.
Yeah, what colour are you going to do the scripty in?
I'm going to do tumbled glass to start with to see if I get a little bit of tone on tone. And then I'll see if I want it a bit darker, I'll try a bit of broken china, I think. Right,
yeah, so stick with the blue. But yeah, I see what you mean, just building up the texture. What happened there?
It appears to have gone pink on there, but I haven't used these before. That's very odd.
Try it on a bit of scrap.
Yeah. It's the first time I've used them.
Some people say you sort of should prime.
It's pink.
Yeah, some people say you should prime your stamps with ink first, because obviously when they're manufactured, you sometimes get a bit of the plastic residue. So I see, does anybody else sort of prime their stamps when they're new?
Well, that's not residue. That's just like pink ink. That's very odd.
It's almost like the dye from the whatever they've used to make it. Bizarre. Well,
Tim, I'm not very happy with that because I've got some purple right in the middle now.
Oh, Steph, great stencil idea. So like 2-part stencil, like Christmas lights, so that you have the little Christmas lights and like the string, and you can build up your own Christmas.
The string is really hard to do though.
Oh, well, you could
if you think about the string as a stencil, you can't have one that loops.
No, it will flap out. But you could just draw the string with a pen and just have different baubles or different Christmas lights, and then you make your own string.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Could be.
You could have a stencil that's kind of layered baubles as well.
Oh yeah, so you build up the pattern on them.
Yeah.
So many ideas.
So little time.
Oh, we do.
Oh, I started this afternoon and I was just so loving it, and then I thought, oh no, I've got to stop, got to get ready, because I didn't have the Toblerone this afternoon.
Oh, so you were working on some cut files.
So I was working on cut files, yeah, and then it's just like the time just goes, doesn't it?
Lost in it, yeah.
And then as soon as I'm making things, I'm adding more things to the list or the mental list.
Yeah. One idea leads to the next. That's the
creative. It does. And when you're kind of creating, I quite like that.
I do love that, and it's nice that it's one side.
But then what do I need here? I'll have to have a think about it.
Yes, Steph said, you could easily doodle the string, and she's thinking like the light bulb and the holder, or just a couple. You can have a couple of different shaped light bulbs.
Yes.
Because actually, I don't think you could do lanterns, could you? Because that might be fiddly too. Like the lanterns.
Yeah, lanterns would be hard. Lanterns you could do if you did a stencil as just the light bit. If you see what I mean, because it's thinking about cutting out negatives and positives.
Yes. That's how your brain works well, to work that out. You can work out what would be.
If you were doing a lantern, you'd have to have the outside shape, and then you'd have to stencil in the light. But when you stencil in the lantern, you do it a dark colour, so you can't stencil a dark colour and then put in the light colours after.
Yeah.
So it's
takes some thinking. Oh, Nicola, you had to nip up and seat a little one. Don't worry, I still have mine here, look. Little person is fast asleep. We hope that's the plan.
Oh, pattern paper on the opposite side, I could. I'm not sure about my photo yet, though, so I don't like to put too much until I've got...
Oh, because you might put the photo on that right-hand side, yes.
Yeah, because I'm thinking I'm cutting out baubles for this side. Oh, shall I share my hilarious story from this week about a child who was late from school? Parents said, I'm so sorry he's late. We got up this morning to a bit of a surprise. It'd been a birthday tea, so they'd left out the leftover party food. In the night, younger sibling had gone downstairs, picked up a handful of marshmallows, taken them back up to bed, melted in her hair overnight.
Oh, love her.
There was melted marshmallows.
Oh.
So it was a shower that they weren't anticipating having to do.
Oh, bless them.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, it's like, you don't want to wake up to that.
It did make me giggle, though.
Yeah. That is brilliant. Right, so I'm going to put some of these, I'm going to actually cut some of these florals to lay along here. This is the salt. And then I've got, look, I've even got some of these film strips. And I was like,
yeah.
I wonder if I could use some of those, but no.
I'm just thinking I'd never leave marshmallows out again, probably.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine? It's like literally.
Yes, if I've learned anything this week, don't leave marshmallows out anywhere.
Yeah.
Within reach. Film strips are lovely. Oh, that holly's nice as well. Now, I was doing a holly stencil, but I wasn't happy with it. I faffed and faffed about, and I'm just not happy with how.
You weren't happy.
No. And I can't make it if I'm not happy.
So I got to try and work out. So obviously I'm going to have my photo kind of here. Do I go on top there? That looks a bit busy.
I think that looks a bit busy. I'd still put it at the top. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Could you make a little false fireplace there?
Do you know what? I was absolutely thinking the same thing, because I'm sure I've got a brick stencil.
Yes.
And I can make, and maybe not the whole area, but I'll make just a little bit of brick here. Yeah, top of the page. Yeah. Top of the page, you're thinking, yeah?
Yeah.
I can see in the chat, top of the page.
Nice little brick stencil.
Right, here goes, delving into my stencils, everybody. Oh my gosh, now I'm feeling the pressure. You know when an idea just comes and you think, oh, I'm sure, I know I bought a brick stencil from somebody on the marketplace, because I knew it was going to be. Oh, I tell you what else I've got. I might have a brick embossing folder.
Oh, that would work, and you'd get some nice texture with that. I've got a Tim Holtz one, I think, but if you were here.
I know, that's the trouble.
Oh.
Brick stencil background would be fab. Yeah, I think, Steph, that's stencil. The embossing folder would give a bit of a hard edge, but a brick stencil.
But you could kind of print it with ink. If you got it just right, it would look lovely.
Oh, come on, Flo. I don't think I've got a brick stencil, but I. Oh, Deb, this is what you need, a star stencil.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't got
a snowflake, I'm
your friends. You've always got friends who've got.
Yeah, always.
When you're virtually scrapping, it's never doing what you want it to. You never got the things you need. Right, I don't think I own a brick stencil, so that's going to have to go on my wish list. Everybody needs a brick stencil.
Well, perhaps I need to make one.
Yes.
Shall I put it on the list? Brick
Add it to your
stencil.
list, please.
I'll put it on the list.
Because I am in need of a decent brick stencil.
But you kind of want worn bricks, don't you? Not just rectangles. You want proper, like, worn.
Yeah, you won't want it to be too
vintagey bricks.
Warm. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't want it to be too uniform. Oh, yeah, this is what I'm thinking of. So I bought this from somebody secondhand. So this is a brick embossing folder.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Could you emboss some paper and put it on?
I can't even open it. Yeah. Yeah, so I could
if you emboss some card, you could put it
behind
it and put it both sides, couldn't you?
Yeah, because I'm thinking then, yeah, you could, couldn't you? You have to have like.
There must be an overlap, or yeah, you must be able to overlap.
You could. Good idea.
You could. I was just going to say you could ink one side and then emboss it.
Or if you find the right colour. Side and stamp.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
Yes. Tell you what would really pick up the detail would be a jelly plate.
Well, I'm just going to experiment. with my friends, coming up with all these ideas. Let's try it. So I've got my embossing folder and a bit of scrap paper. So let's just see. It might be a complete disaster. I'm going to go. Do I go a bit of barn door, bit of candied apple? I'm going to try barn door. Let's just see. And this could be good or it could be terrible.
It will be a design opportunity.
Whatever happens, we're all in it together. So, oh, look at this.
And I think if you rub the ink embossing folder flat, it picks up more of like the raised detail. If you put the embossing pad flat on it. Yeah, like that.
Right. Here goes. Here goes, everybody. And you know what I'm going to do? I've got my brayer because I want to be able to put. Oh my gosh, everybody. This might be the best idea. Let me just turn this light off because it's creating a bit of a shadow. That's it. Oh, no problem, Jasmine. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Jasmine.
Right, here we go. I'm going to have a piece.
Because it looks good from here.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good. You see, friends, everybody comes up with great ideas. Look at this. I should have maybe not done it right in the middle of the paper.
Oh, now I'm thinking I've definitely got a snowflake stencil.
Have you got, you mean snowflake embossing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is the best technique. Why have I never inked an embossing folder before like this? I didn't even really.
Bear with, I'm just going to get me embossing folders out.
Go for it. We're all on a. Right, it's not quite going to match up, but I don't mind that too much because I can always make more. Now I know it works. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to use that. Oh, no problem, Jill. Thanks for popping in. Your Nana duties. Oh. Right, so I'm going to get another piece of copy paper and I'm going to work this way now because then this piece is big enough to span the layout. Let's go for it. And I'm going to work one side to the next. Oh, this is amazing. What a fantastic idea, everybody, to create our brick wall. This might be my new favourite technique. Very therapeutic. And I could see this woodwork on a jelly plate, for example. You could just
get a lot of detail in it, wouldn't you, if you did it on a jelly plate?
You could press the embossing folder onto a jelly plate and lift it up and it would almost give you a, oh yes. And the pooling of the ink looks like old bricks.
I found a little selection.
Right, go for it.
I've got some stars, which could be nice.
Yes,
I think that's too busy.
Well.
And I have got. Is this the same one that you're using? The bricks.
Mine's called a Darcy. Yours looks like Tim Holt.
Oh, mine's a Tim Holtz one. Yeah, mine's a bit more rustic.
Great.
I think I'm going to try the these on a piece of paper.
I'm going to try the other side in a minute because I reckon that. Oh, look at that. This might
very nice.
A very cool effect. Right. We are doing well. And it kind of lines up okay. Slightly overlap. Give it a good old brayer. Get all that ink off. Oh, look at that. And I'm just going to ink this side to finish it off. Oh no, I've inked the wrong side now. I need to do this side to join it on. Right, here goes. Last bit. Line the last piece up. Down one. All right. Great. So I'm going to use that. But as you said, Steph, let's see what this side looks like just for fun. Because I think this would equally, don't have to do it in red, but as I've got red out, let's see what effect that gives. Just out of interest for research. Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
That's a nice effect too, isn't it?
Very lovely.
Right, we're sold on that technique. That is beautiful. Get some wet wipes and clean up. And we'll carry on building the layout. Don't want any red ink anywhere. This mat is definitely going to need a good clean.
Was that Distress Oxide you did yours with?
It was. So that was Distress Oxide. And I decided I was in between Candied Apple and Barn Door, but that was Barn Door. See,
that is the colour that I think matches. That's one of the colours I've colour matched this afternoon.
Is the closest match in the reds.
The Distress Oxides do work better. That's... I've got the Distress ink there. But this has come out better. That's nice and subtle, isn't it? I think I'm going to do that on the background.
Wow. It does give a much more subtle effect than a stencil, which, well, I know you can ink a stencil lightly, but that's beautiful. It's almost like a bit of a lino print, isn't it?
Yes.
Right, we're into stamping with our embossing pads now. Right, so that was Candied Apple, but you're right, Barn Door is the best.
Yeah, I think is the best match.
And guess what? I did use my matching brush.
Oh, that's good.
You know me, now I'm all labelled up. Got to have fidelity to the brushes. Right, I'm just going to dry my place with my sleeve because I'm obviously well prepared. Look at that. Right. So this is going to come along nicely now. It was worth the printing. Let's get my paper trimmer. I'm going to trim this down. Let's do top and bottom. Here. Here. Get that out of the way. Oh, that's lovely, Deb, as a background.
Looking all right.
Yeah. That was my paper trimmer gone.
And I do have a scripty one as well.
No worries. Right, so that's going to go there. Neat little... Oh, look at that. What great ideas, everybody, you come up with. Oh, dear. Look what's happened to my paper trimmer, everybody.
Oh no, Faye. I thought that sounded like a dramatic bang.
Yeah, look, it's I've got to admit it's old, but that's a goner. Ah,
no.
Don't you worry.
I'm sure Wayne can fix it.
No, look, it's split.
Oh no.
Oh well, treat myself. Oh dear.
That's classed as work tools.
That is a work tool. It is going to need to be invested in. I literally cut. We've got a crop on Saturday. Not that we get much time for crafting at the crop, but I'm going to need a new one.
No, I won't be taking any crafting.
Yeah, I think this is like a fireplace, Sue. So I'm thinking maybe I could have 2 little pillars or something like that.
Or you could have could you have a little clock at the top like a mantelpiece?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, I have this little tab that's ho ho ho. That's my little
and you know, sometimes at the bottom of fireplaces people have like candle collections, don't they, and things like that. What else do people have? Or a tiny little Christmas tree decoration? Or
well, I've obviously got these little bits.
Oh
so
yeah,
I might add a few little puffies along, but I had imagined just having a little row of, I'm going to cut these off obviously, poinsettias. Let's see what we got, because this ephemera pack is packed full, but this idea is coming along. Festive poinsettias, yeah, top or bottom. I'm going to play around with it, Steph, because it's trying to work out whether we have a row that tucks under here, because I want to leave a bit of white space here, because otherwise it's going to look too full, or whether I was going to put a little row along here, but that brickwork effect is,
that looks fabulous.
Yeah, put some foliage above the photo. Yeah. Oh, look, what's in the ephemera pack? That's almost like,
yeah,
that's like a mantelpiece. Oh my gosh, don't you just love it when a plan comes together, everyone? Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, Merry Christmas. That's probably a bit too big right in the middle, so we'll save that one for another time. There is this little wreath, which you could obviously cut and put behind, but it's going to interfere with my stocking, so that's coming out. Look at these. I mean, there's so many pieces in here. There's more poinsettias. Look at these. So holly.
Her ephemera packs are always amazing, aren't they?
They are.
I'm sure she sits there and says, no, I want more in there. No, I
More.
want more.
Add more. Absolutely, because these white ones are nice. My gosh, look at that. That's huge. So
Oh gosh, that is
I
big.
would cut that in half if I was going to use that.
It'd be nice on a wreath though, wouldn't it, that one?
See what I was thinking? Look, I'm just going straight in. I'm being bold. I would do that and build up a bit either side.
See, I'm wondering about a stenciled gingerbread man wreath, and then you can put that where it doesn't quite match up.
Oh yeah, great idea.
Because it's never going to match up a stencil. I mean,
yeah,
to work out the right area of a circle, you'd have to be a maths geek, and I'm not.
Like life is too short for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
There's probably a mathematical way to work it out, but it's beyond me.
Yeah, you'd have to use some of your trigonometry or whatever it was from school, and no one's got time for that.
I don't think even that would work, because you'd have to work out the size of the stencil, the curve, the stencil, how much overlap. No,
ain't
happening.
No,
it's not happening.
Right, I'm going to get my brick wall stuck down because I'm definitely...
Did you do that on just copy paper?
Yeah, just a piece of A4 white copy paper. That's all it needed.
See, the other thing you could do, you could also put it through the Sizzix.
What, and emboss it?
You can ink it and then emboss it, yeah.
Oh, now that would be good because that would give it the ink and the...
Yes, I think it gives it quite a nice finish. I'll have a go if I get time tomorrow.
Yeah, do us a little post if you do, because I think we're loving the whole experimenting of this. It's all very experimental. Right, so I'm going to definitely put my stockings up there on a little bit of foam. And this wreath is definitely going to go there on some foam. So
I feel like I need some backing on my tree. I'm not happy with the pale blue background, but I can just back it with scraps, I think.
That is looking so cute. So you're going to put your photo on the right?
I think so, but I'm kind of thinking I want to see what I've got first. I don't want to stick too much down until I've decided what else is going and what size. Yeah.
You see, I prefer these that don't have the white border. I've seen some people on the live actually cutting the white border off. Does anybody
I think
else?
Steph does that, don't you, Steph?
Do you,
cut the white border off?
Because
I'm sure she cuts.
I find it a bit irritating.
Yeah, I mean, why would you buy stuff laser cut for it to all to have a white border around?
No, like that's got a white background, so I don't mind that.
Yeah.
But where you've got a lovely bit of printed foliage, that white, whereas that for me is perfect.
Yeah.
And that one's on a blue background, so I've got no problem with that. But where it's white...
Yeah, I agree.
Ah, so you do cut the border just a bit smaller, yeah, so it's a bit thinner, so it doesn't look so obvious. Look, there's even, have you seen these in here, glitter snowflakes?
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh, the camera doesn't pick it up, but they're all sparkly.
To be honest, I haven't really looked at it yet.
You haven't had a proper rummage?
No, I haven't had a proper rummage yet. I do need a rummage.
You do, because there's some lovely things. So I'm layering these poinsettias, and we're going to have a bit of holly. A bit of holly here, and a bit of holly here. Right, so just a little border of poinsettias, and was I thinking this? Oh, these two. No, maybe that's a bit much. So what do people prefer in the middle? You got that, or that, which is very chunky and white, or nothing at all?
I'm going to say nothing at all.
Yeah.
And save that for something else.
Yeah. Because I think I could always put a little title, or obviously I've got some puffies to use. Yeah, the white does pop a bit more. It was that one I was going with because I liked the bow, like it was part of the fireplace, but then it does eat right into these little poinsettias. Right, let's get these little stuck down. 2, 3, 4. I should probably peel these all off after the live, because so it will take so long. But these are my favourite little mini foam dots because they are so quick to peel off.
Oh, I do like a foam dot.
They're little hexagons.
Oh yeah, and they're easy to get off the sheet, aren't they?
Yeah, and they're easy to peel off because of the pointy corners.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but some of the squares, these you can just peel super quick. Right, I'll finish that off in a bit. Because then I reckon it will just be the finishing touches, really. So you're doing a bit of fussy cutting, Deb.
Quite a bit of fussy cutting.
Sue, what a fantastic idea. Yeah, so most people saying, yeah, not the big white, not those big bows. But yeah, Kate, that's a great idea. A little bit of wording, or because I've got the little mini puffy alphas, and Sue's idea of making a little bow with a ribbon. Yes, my friend Debbie's very good at tying bows. Are you any good at tying bows, Sue? Because you can help me if you're at the crop. I could bring this along and we could...
What ribbon have you got, Faye?
Well, that's the thing. It's whether I got anything that coordinates, but you could go like gold or silver. You could
have to say, on this paper, there are some very lovely little red bows that you could cut out. Because I just cut out a little red bow here to go on my tree. And
there's a tiny little red bow here. That might not be big enough, but if I did a ribbon bow, I could put that in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, so many ideas. So many lovely ideas. Right, I'm going to stick my photo down because I don't think I'm going to mat it. I think the bricks give it enough.
Absolutely.
So I'm not going to mat. I'm going to just stick that one down. This is my little bramble fox. Oh, Sue, you've got a bow maker.
Oh, I had a bow maker as well.
Have you still got it, Deb? Because you know, it's the kind of thing you think, oh, I'll get rid of that, and then you need it.
No, I'm sure it's somewhere, but I don't know if I can put my hands on it.
Tell you what is another idea. Has anybody got a bow die? Because I know you can make paper bows.
You can make that really easily.
Right, I'm on it.
Basically, you just fold, don't you? Fold a piece of a rectangle under itself and then put a bit around. But if you slant it out slightly, you just get a bit of 3D-ness. So if you go, let me have a go here in a minute.
Come on, give us a demo.
So you want to do it kind of like that to get the 3D-ness. But you want to go in and out a bit.
Great, yeah. And then you'd, oh, I see, yeah, in there and in there. And then you'd put a little wrap around.
And then a little bit going round. A minute. Very, very roughly made, but like that. But I'd probably go in a little bit more. And then you've got your...
Oh, wow, that's perfect. Yeah. Love it. I've lost one of my half a red poinsettias somewhere. Here it is. Here.
But if you did the dip and folded it and got it uniform, it would look better.
I mean, look at all these little things, because you've got holly jolly, little candy canes. I think, yeah, a little bow, and then I could add a little word with the zazzy reds. Well, I am feeling happy with that. The other thing that I got out there, because I know we took to the crop at the weekend was all the layouts we've made from Sunburst, which are now all on the floor because they dived off with my paper trimmer. So the Sunburst kit, I know we sold quite a lot of crop in the country in the weekend. We got just a few left, haven't we?
Yes, yeah, and they're just beautiful, aren't they? It's such a lovely kit to work with.
I did 6, I think. Was it 6?
I did 5, but I'm halfway through a 6, and I've still got stuff left over.
And the other thing I'm looking forward to getting started on is you gave me your new kit, which is on the website.
Oh, yeah.
So that is my next
Shall I
job.
get that one? Oh.
Yeah, let me see that one, because these are the ones that we've got on the website at the moment. So we've got these few kits that are up on the website, and this is Debbie's new one.
It is here all ready to go. I just need to find it a moment.
Because I'm looking forward to making that. That's going to be maybe something I get to do in a couple of weeks' time when I've got a bit of time off.
But I think it's quite effective. Oh my goodness, it is in here somewhere.
Loving that.
Oh, here it is.
Right. It's there. Where is it? It's hiding.
Yeah.
Because I love this layout. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful.
And it's real 3D, but it was quite easy to do. It's fiddly, but yeah, I think it's quite effective.
Yeah, that is beautiful. Oh, so you've got a template for a bow. Right, I reckon at the crop, I reckon this layout won't take much to finish. It just wants a tiny little bit more detail, a little bit of white space at the bottom. But yeah, I'm going to make this into a bit more of a fireplace. I reckon you could add some little detail.
Yeah, some little candles and things.
Yeah, definitely. Creative, endless possibilities. Right, well, we have totally ran over because we've been chatting away. But yeah, good start. I think both of us have got
I've got the makings of a kit I'm quite happy with. A layout I'm quite happy with.
Oh, thank you, Sue. That would be amazing if you don't mind. Fantastic. We will get bow making because I reckon that's just what it needs, and maybe a little title to go with it. That'd be fantastic. Thank you. Wonderful. Well, for those who are at Twilight Crop on Saturday, we will see you there. And we'll be back same time next week, won't we, Deb?
Yep. See you next week.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.